Every guy I've met, we fell in love at a bad time. Getting insecure, questioning myself on the way down. Now I'm so tired of breathing underwater. I just wanna float like a ship made out of paper.
Hey guys, and welcome back. We're starting out at my mom's house. So I told you guys a while back that I was going to paint her porch and her foundation. The foundation is going to be like a dark gray, and the porch banister, well, the rails are going to be white, of course, but the floor of the porch is going to be dark gray too. But before we do that, there were a few pieces of wood that had rotted and I needed to replace, so I got started on that. And it was so hot on this day and humid, you couldn't hardly even breathe. And I thought I was going to get all of this done, so I cleaned her porch off and I was going to like scrape some paint and pressure wash a little bit and then replace wood, all that. I thought I'd get it painted, and no. We replaced wood, and by the time we were done with that, we were dying, and it was time to go home and start supper, so that's what we did. But at least I did get her handrails replaced. Those 2 pieces were rotten, and there were 3 pieces of wood at the bottom of her ramp that needed to be replaced. My dad had already bought the wood for that, so I was ready to go. And these little projects seem like they're going to take 5 minutes, and then you run into like cuts and angles and all this stuff, and it takes a while. So yeah, I didn't get a whole lot done. My mom ended up coming home, and she had went to get some corn, so I sat with her on the porch and we just talked and hung out, and then I was just over it. It was too hot. So I think I'm gonna pick one evening or one morning early when it's not so hot and try to get some painting done. So I'll be back here before you know it. But we were just gonna replace some wood and get what we could done on this day.
Don't need anyone else. I just wanna be for myself a while, nobody else. I just need myself, take care of myself, comfort in myself, like a roller coaster. One week I am up, next one I'll be down. But I'm getting closer to a stronger me, feeling free, like a roller coaster. Stronger me, feeling free, like a roller coaster. Got the feeling from the start, you might be the guy who'll break my heart. Hello, hello. Even though I took a risk, it is worth the while for just one.
So I measured the rails, and then I was a little nervous about cutting, and I was like, worst case scenario, I can just go buy another handrail if I mess it up. So I know my dad doesn't like me doing things like this, like without him, because he's afraid I'm going to get hurt or something. I mean, he doesn't care if I mess something up, but he just doesn't want me to like lose my fingers. So anyway, he was gone with her, so it was the perfect time to do it because it is way too hot for him. But when they pulled up, I said, oh no, we're in trouble. Like, he's going to be so upset with me because I used the saw without him here. And I asked my mom, I said, was he upset when you pulled up and he seen that I was doing this? And she said, no, not at all. She said he was very thankful, and he did say thank you. But she said there's no way he can see the lines to measure or cut or any of that. And it's just way too hot for him to be out here working. So they were very glad that I did that. And they did need those boards replaced just for safety reasons. So at least he doesn't have to worry about that. Now all we've got to do is just get it painted.
Ooh, yeah. All I do is thinking about you. Stuck in the middle. What can I do? Yeah. I just wanna be right next to you. Right in the middle. Right in between. Ooh. It is up to you what we will be. Ooh, I don't know what to do. I'm stuck in the middle with you. I just wanna know where you wanna go. I don't wanna A 1, 2, stuck in the middle. What can I do? I just wanna be right next to you, right next to you. Right in the middle, right in between, right in between. It is up to you what we will be. You, I don't know what to do. I'm stuck in the middle with you. I just wanna be right next to you.
As far as this part goes, all I needed to do is just line those spindles up and stick them like in the groove underneath this handrail. There's a little groove that those sit in. So Heather helped me get those in place so I could screw those down and get everything fastened and secured. And then at the bottom of the ramp, I just measured those 3 boards. I made the cuts and then I just screwed them down. And I don't really show a whole lot of that because it was so hot. My camera was overheating. So I tried to keep my camera like on the porch in the shade so I don't get great angles, but you kind of get the gist of it anyway. But that's pretty much all we got done as far as this part of that day. But like I said, it was just so hot that we were almost nauseous. Like I just can't handle the heat like I used to could handle the heat. Like I'm feeling my age. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm feeling my age for sure.
Stay, stay, even if it's short on time. At least we'll never wonder why this love's so hard to find. Stay, stay, stay.
I was going to show you guys what we've cooked for supper on this night and a few nights ahead. So we had some fresh corn, we had broccoli, I grilled some chicken, and then I fried some potatoes up, and then I popped some rolls in the oven, and that was supper on this night. It was so good. I love to use the grill as much as I can in the summer, even though it's really hot out there grilling. It just doesn't heat the house up, and it doesn't make a huge mess in the kitchen.
Still wondering what you're saying. Please don't go. I'd rather have you staying. What is this game you're playing?
Allison was leaving for volleyball camp again the next morning, so I told her that I would make some cookies and she could take those and share those with all of her teammates, coaches, whoever. But these cookies are so good, and I've made them so many times on here. But it is 1 cup of butter flavored Crisco, and make sure it's butter flavored. That's the trick. 1 cup of regular sugar, 1 cup of light brown sugar, 3 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt, 3 cups of unsifted flour, and then 2 cups of chocolate chips. So my kids like sugar cookies too. They like this before I put the chocolate chips in. So if you want to make sugar cookies, just don't include the chocolate chips. And then Kennedy got some of this dough out and made snickerdoodle cookies with them. So I'll show you those too. But these are the perfect cookie. And I think the trick to baking those, because you're supposed to bake those on 375 for like 7 to 10 minutes. Okay, so I bake mine on 325. And it takes a little bit longer. It takes about 9 or 10 minutes in my oven. But when I see that the middle is not wet looking and it's just starting to get brown, that's when I take those out, because as they sit and cool, they are perfect. They're soft, but they hold their shape. So you'll see what I'm saying in a minute, but that is the trick for me. And that's just my oven. Your oven may be fine on 375, but just keep an eye on those. And when the very middle doesn't look like it's wet anymore, it looks a little dried out, then take those out and just let them sit. But we made some chocolate chip cookies and some sugar cookies, and when she was on the bus, she messaged me and she was like, I think most of my cookies are gone. And I was like, well, good. I'm glad everybody ate them. So that's what we did on this night. I was trying to hurry because I needed to go outside and water my garden. So Heather was helping with the dishes, but it was like dark and I was outside watering still. But thankfully, the last couple of days we've gotten some rain, so that's helped me out a lot, not having to worry about water. But I really need to get in those cucumbers. I've got so many that's ready, and I need to go pick those and get those pickled or hand those out to neighbors or family, whatever.
That I was wrong this time.
this is what the cookies look like, and I think that they're perfect. And I honestly think the trick to it is the brown sugar. I love a chocolate chip cookie with brown sugar in it. But I think the butter flavored Crisco is what makes this recipe. And I got this from Mandy in the Making. I'm sure all y'all know who she is. But I got this from her. She made these on one of her videos, and we tried them, and they were like the best. They were amazing.
Yeah, I thought we'd always shine. Just some time off, we'd be fine. Guess that I was wrong this time. When I think about it now, I know that I don't. I do not want to give you.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road.
I had went to Hobby Lobby on this morning, and they had all of their pool floats clearanced, so I got several. I think the most I paid for one was $4, but they were like $4 or less, like $2. I think that ball was like less than $1. I mean, they had everything just marked way, way down, and these floats were huge. I wasn't expecting them to be this big. I really thought they would be kind of Lakely size, but that was good. So Hunter just got done mowing the yard, and he was going to swim, and I was blowing all these floats up for the kids so they could get in the pool and swim, and Heather and I did get in for a little while. So I've been having some issues, like I think like self-diagnosing myself that it could be vertigo, because when I was in the pool on this day, the movement of the water made me dizzy and nauseous. And I thought I had an ear infection a few weeks ago. I went to the doctor. My ear was fine, but there was something not right. Like I felt pressure and I just felt like dizzy. So after that, I've been getting like car sick. Movement kind of makes me nauseous. If I'm editing, sometimes if I focus on that line moving, it'll kind of make me nauseous or dizzy. So on the way home with Kennedy, I thought she made me car sick. I was like, your driving made me car sick. So come home, I lay down, and the room starts spinning. And I look at this box because I've got like a vacuum cleaner sponsorship coming up, and I look at this box and it says vacuum. And if I focus on that word, the room would stop spinning. So I started feeling better. I went out to the garden, I picked some cucumbers, and then I started looking at my watermelons, and I look at this one and it's got all these stripes. So I'm looking at it, and these stripes start making me spin. They make me dizzy. And I'm like, what in the world? So I've been looking it up, we're trying to be my own doctor over here. And I really think it could be vertigo, or I don't know. I don't really think it's anything with my ear, because my ear's fine. I don't even feel pressure or hurt anymore from that. But I don't know what's going on. But I was like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? I can't handle heat. I'm getting dizzy, the room's spinning, and I don't know. I'm falling apart over here. But let me know if you guys have had any issues like that, because it's like really annoying. But I wanted to go ahead and start supper on this night while the kids were in the pool, because I knew they would get out and they would be hungry. We were just going to throw some steak and chicken and onions and peppers and pineapples on a stick, throw them on the grill, and call it supper. I think I did cook some corn again, because Heather had bought a bunch of that at a local farm, and we put a bunch of that in the freezer. So we've been having a bunch of corn. I can't remember what I made to go with these, but these are so good. And the steak and chicken is so tender when you cook it like this, and I don't know why. I don't know what makes it so tender, but it is so good. And it's just kind of like a light supper, so you're not feeling like stuffed, but it's filling.
Oh, baby, oh, you make me howl, yeah, baby, I'm yours. Stay forever wild, young until the end, swaying on the edge. Stay forever fire, burn me to my core, babe, we're made of gold. We move all over, light up every corner, dance dancing, smoking, plain sight, scheming, dreaming, breathing fire. We're made of stardust, shining high on love drops, riding just to stay wild, roaming, howling in the night. You drive me crazy, baby. Ow. You make the moon blue, baby. I'm yours. Yeah, you breathe fire, baby. Ow. You make me howl, yeah, baby. I'm yours. Stay forever wild, young until the end, swaying on the edge. Stay forever fire, burn me to my core, babe, we're made of gold.
So the first time I had ever eaten grilled pineapple was at Outback, and I love it. I think that it is so good grilled. And my mom tried it and she spit it out. She was like, that is disgusting. And I was like, Mom, it is so good. So you guys will have to let me know if you've tried it or if you like it. But I think grilled pineapple is so, so good. Like Lexi is like me with it. We'll like cut a fresh pineapple up and we'll just throw it on the grill with whatever we're cooking. And I can make a meal off of it. I love fresh pineapple, but it is so good grilled. You'll have to let me know if you've tried it and if you like it.
Stay forever wild, young until the end, swaying on the edge. Stay forever fire, burn me to my core, babe, we're made of gold. I've been dreaming all night, bringing me some inspiration. Never meant to love no one, but baby, I saw you for a second and I'm
Buff City had just came out with their kitchen cleaner on this day. It was the surface cleaner, a spray, and then some dish detergent. You can get it in any scent you want it. So I got Lexi some of that. I got myself some, and I love it. And the bottle is amazing, the spray bottle, and that matters to me like as much as the scent. It honestly does. I cannot stand to buy a spray cleaner and the spray part, no, like the spray nozzle not work right. But these spray bottles are so good. Like when I'm done with this, I'm definitely keeping the bottle. But I love all other scents. But I think my favorite is probably white jasmine. Now I know I tell you guys something different every time. Okay, so that's really not bad. We got a multi-surface cleaner in white jasmine. Got me one, Lexi one, a dish soap, me one, Lexi one. I got Lexi the white jasmine scent beads, the white jasmine detergent, laundry detergent. I got a Magnolia Epsom salt. I got Allison a bath bomb, and Kennedy got the lotion. Why didn't you get the other thing?
Because they didn't have it out.
Oh, okay. So, okay. How much was it before?
Like 120, 130.
Like that, and we got it for $76.
That's me falling in and out so fast, holding you back, back, back. Guilty of the pain I caused and of the conscience I lack, lack, lack. I will hold your hand while I'm 1 foot out the door. And it's all because I don't need you anymore.
On this night, we had ordered pizza, but we had got strawberries and the strawberry gel, and then the little cups, the little cake cups, and we were just going to have a little dessert after pizza, but we also got another watermelon, so I cut it up and put it in the fridge. That way we can just eat on that for a day or so. So I had just washed these strawberries, and then I was cutting them up, and then Lakely wanted to help me mix them, so I sat her up on the counter and let her help me mix. I love having memories like this. Like one day when I'm dead and gone, she can look back at these videos and she can see that she was sitting on the counter with me, helping me make dessert, just mixing, just doing the whole me thing. I just love having these memories. I would love to have videos of me and my granny doing these things, but anyway, I just thought it was really sweet, and her little expressions are so cute.
I don't need you anymore. Heartbeats going fast, fast, fast. Oh, oh. Heartbeats going Heartbeats going fast, fast, fast. Oh, oh. Heartbeats going fast, fast, fast.
You get that? You like it? Is it good?
Here in the waiting, wandering and fading, I know.
I told Heather, I said, I know everyone's going to cringe when they see me cutting watermelon like this, but I'm just going to be real. This is how I cut a watermelon. And I know a lot of people do it all cute and, you know, little squares, and they just cut it so neatly on a cutting board. And no, I'm old and I'm more old-fashioned, and I just slice it straight off into a bowl. I read on Facebook the other day that you only have 18 summers with your kids. Make each one count. And that is so true. They go by so fast. I mean, like, look at Lakely. We've already used almost 2 summers. And you only have 16 left. It's crazy. Make each day count. And it doesn't take a lot of money. We aren't going to the beach. We haven't been to the beach in a few years. We used to go every summer, but now with Flash, we don't go because I know he wouldn't ride, and I'm not leaving him. I'm just not. I love him. Go outside. Take a water hose. Play in the water. I mean, if you don't have a pool or water balloons, anything like that, just make memories. Sometimes you have to make a mess, but it cleans up. At the end of the day, clean it up, pick it up. Just have fun, make memories. You don't have a whole lot of summers, and they go by super fast, I promise. But I love you guys. Jesus loves you guys, and thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.
It's hard. I wanna be a shining light, live a life that shows